Hi, I'm Mike Lyons. This is a Lion's Roar on Napoleon Hill's 15 Laws of Success. You can do it if you believe you can. Success is very largely a matter of adjusting oneself to the ever-varying and changing environments of life in a spirit of harmony and poise. Harmony is based upon understanding of the forces constituting one's environment. Therefore, in reality, a blueprint that may be followed straight to success because it helps one to interpret, understand, and make the most of these environmental forces of life. The most successful men and women on earth have had to correct certain weak spots in their personalities before they began to succeed. The most outstanding of these weaknesses which stand between men and women and success are intolerance, greed, jealousy, suspicion, revenge, egotism, conceit, the habit of spending more than they earn, the tendency to reap where they have not sown. All of these common enemies of mankind, and many more not mentioned here, are things you would read about if you were to read The Laws of Success by Napoleon Hill. This is a course that you can use for life. You can use it in a manner that any person with reasonable intelligence can master with little inconvenience or effort. No man has a chance to enjoy permanent success until he begins to look in a mirror for the real cause of all of his mistakes. Now, the 15 laws of success are as follows. A definite chief aim, or goals, if you will teach you how to save the wasted effort which the majority of people expend in trying to find their life work. Second is self-confidence. Will help you master the basic fears with which every person is cursed. The fear of poverty, ill health, old age, criticism, the fear of loss, the fear of death. Self-confidence will teach you the difference between self-confidence and egotism, which is based upon definite, usable knowledge. The third law of success is the habit of saving. Will teach you how to distribute your income systematically so that a definite percentage of it will steadily accumulate, thus forming one of the greatest known sources of personal power. No one may succeed in life without saving money. There is no exception to this rule, and no one may escape it. You can do it if you believe you can. Initiative and leadership is number 4 on this list. It will show you how to become a leader instead of a follower in your chosen field of endeavor. It will develop in you the instinct for leadership which will cause you gradually to gravitate to the top in all undertakings in which you participate. Fifth is imagination. It will stimulate your mind so that you will conceive new ideas and develop new plans which will help you in attaining the objects of your definite chief aim, your goals. This is something you want to use to build houses out of old stones, so to speak. How to create new ideas out of old, well-known concepts. This is why we're looking at a man of yesteryear, Napoleon Hill. His concepts are fantastic. This lesson alone is the equivalent of a practical course in salesmanship, and it's sure to prove a gold mine of knowledge to the person who receives it. Enthusiasm will enable you to saturate all with whom you come in contact with interest in you and your ideas. Enthusiasm is the foundation of a pleasing personality, and you must have such a personality in order to influence others to cooperate with you. Self-control is the balance wheel with which you control your enthusiasm and direct it where you wish it to carry you. This is something you will learn to use in a most practical manner to become the master of your fate, or as Napoleon Hill says, the captain of your soul. Number 8 on this list is the habit of doing more than paid for. Okay, this is one of the most important lessons in business and in the laws of success. It will teach you how to take advantage of the law of increasing returns, which will eventually ensure a return in money far out of proportion to the service you render. No one may become a real leader in any walk of life without practicing the habit of doing more work and better work than that for which he is paid. You can do it if you believe you can. Back to a pleasing personality. This is the fulcrum on which you must place the crowbar of your efforts. And when so placed with intelligence, it will enable you to remove mountains of obstacles. This alone has made scores of master salesmen. It has developed leaders overnight. It can teach you how to transform your personality so that you may adapt yourself to any environment or to any other personality in such a manner that you may easily dominate. 10 is accurate thinking. Also one of the most important foundation stones of all enduring success. Accurate thinking teaches you how to separate facts from mere information. It teaches you how to organize known facts into 2 classes, the important and the unimportant. It teaches you how to determine what an important fact is. And with this, you can build definite working plans in the pursuit of any calling out of facts. Concentration. This teaches you how to focus your attention upon one subject at a time until you have worked out practical plans for mastering that subject. With this, you will learn how to ally yourself with others in a manner that you may have the use of their entire knowledge to back you up in your own plans and purpose. It will give you a practical working knowledge of the forces around you and show you how to harness and use these forces in furthering your own agenda. Cooperation will teach you the value of teamwork in all that you do. When you learn cooperation and how to apply the laws of success in becoming a mastermind in your field, you will be able to coordinate your own efforts with those of others in such a manner that repels frictions, jealousy, envy, strife. You want all of these to be eliminated. You want to learn how to make use of all that other people have learned about the work that you are engaged. Profiting by failure will teach you how to make stepping stones out of all of your past and future mistakes and failures. It will teach you the difference between failure and temporary defeat, because that's what most failures are, a temporary defeat, which is a difference which is very great and very important. And you can learn to profit by your own failures and by the failures of other people. Remember, if you can do it if you believe you can. Tolerance. This will teach you how to avoid the disastrous effects of racial prejudices, religious prejudices, which mean defeat for millions of people who permit them to become entangled in foolish argument over subjects, thereby poisoning their own minds and closing the door to reason and investigation. This one is the twin sister to accurate thought, for the reason that no one may become an accurate thinker without practicing tolerance. Intolerance closes the book of knowledge and writes on the cover, "Finis. I have learned it all." Intolerance makes enemies of those who should be friends. It destroys opportunity, and it fills the mind with doubt, mistrust, and prejudice. And remember, prejudice means to prejudge. Now, practicing the golden rule, which is the last of the 15 laws of success. Practicing the golden rule will teach you how to make use of this universal law of human conduct in such a manner that you may easily get harmonious cooperation from any individual or group of individuals. Lack of understanding of the law upon which the Golden Rule philosophy is based is one of the major causes of failure of millions of people who remain in misery and poverty and want all of their lives. This has nothing to do with any religion, any sectarianism, or any race, class, or anything. This is the law of success. And when you have mastered these 15 laws and you make them your own, which may take you some time. It could take you 6 months, could take you 3 months, could take you a year, but you will be ready to develop sufficient personal power to ensure the attainment of your goals or your definite chief aim, as Napoleon Hill said. The purpose of this is to develop or to help you organize all of the knowledge that you have and all that you acquire in the future so that you may turn this very knowledge into power and success.